It's a baby out of my face.
Hello and welcome to this particularly vibey, wicked game. My name's Lydia and I'm going to be the DM this evening. And here are the players. We have Tom, who plays the Fey Paladin Hiraeth. We have Vicky, who is the Tiefling Cleric Sunny. And we have Michelle as the Damphir Wizard Agatha. If you're new here, welcome. Get comfy. We're going to have about 30 seconds of announcements and a recap before before we jump in. And we finished off last time just 1 second after downing the big bad. And it was a bit touch and go there for a while. So that's going to be the vibe going in straight away. Yeah. If you're new here, Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's very good to see you again.
Hello.
Immediately patronizing to the returning punters. You know the drill. You know the drill. If you're a mod, thank you as always for being so great in chat so that we can focus on the game. Don't forget, we have a bustling Discord as well.
Bustling
full of
Discord.
Is straight bussing.
full of D&D inspiration, tales from home games, everyone's incredible art, as well as pictures from strange locations is a new one that's happened recently. Pet pictures all day long. General bants, is the main vibe. So hop in if you want in on that stuff. And if you're watching from YouTube and you fancy hoofing yourself into that space, do feel free to comment and we will scoop you up for a hoofing.
I hated that entire sentence, Lydia.
Was it because it was too long, or was it the hoofing element?
No, it's the scooping up for a hoofing.
Scooping for a hoofing. Are you scooping for a hoofing?
That's going to be an episode title in about 7 sessions.
Quick shout out to our friends here on Twitch and YouTube, some other heroes who mostly play every Sunday, and our podcast friends, Dice and a Slice, wherever you get your pods, mostly every other week, I believe, featuring our friend Tom. Nikki, you look like you've got something to say.
I was clapping.
Okay. Previously on the Divisia Sensus, our students have been away from school to try and find relics from the patron saint Kimber. And after travelling through a very cursed land and seeing all manner of strange and frightening things, they finally found the site where Kimber had her clinic and found what they needed to and fought the mummified remains of her terrible father. The theme of this season apparently is bad dads.
Kill your dad.
With that said, Nikki, roll the thing.
Oh.
Mashing it. Mashing.
In the heart of Maridia, looking over the glittering city of Solaraire, is the world's finest centre of learning, the Divisia Sensus. For centuries, this school has hosted the rich and influential and the greatest minds to have ever lived. Geniuses, leaders, holy figures, and legendary adventurers all had their start here. Though the school is built on old foundations, you won't find more advanced facilities for the arcane, alchemical, artistic, or academic, all behind powerful wards. The Divisia Sensus has the finest and most comfortable sanatorium in the known world. We pride ourselves on the care we give to those whose encounter with magic ended with a broken mind. Each year, we instruct students from far and wide in their chosen subjects and the rigours of life at the pinnacle of their field. There is no greater, safer, or more prestigious environment in which to receive an education. Lady Sophronia Apissimos, High Master of Divisia Sensus, welcomes you.
Cubes.
Okay. So, still out of breath, surrounded by the dusty remains of this terrible foe, Hiriath still sprawled out, slipping in and out of conscious, but stable on the ground. There you are. Are you... God, the whites of his eyes is so unpleasant.
Am I right in thinking... Can he still gain hit points from if I did some more bandaging now? Or is it done? Because he can only gain healing from my healer's kit once per long rest.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the thing that stops him healing anymore, does he?
No,
you
but,
removed
like,
that curse.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cure wounds him, and I'm gonna do it at level 2 for 12 hit points.
Did we do it?
I think so.
Okay. I
is-
just
just
lie back
gonna
down.
look at everyone and make sure everyone's like alive and able to move, and then with that confirmation, I'm gonna go and see Kimber.
Kimber, who is behind you, is already beginning to fade, but calls out as she's going, please, you have to set fire to the remains or it'll never be over. And even he should be allowed to rest. Like, let it be done now.
Right. Also, do you want me to take your bones?
Sure.
Okay. That was really, really non-committal. Fire. Guys, can we set fire to the remains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me,
Oh.
Set fire.
give me a second, and I just kind of like pulling around for your phone when you're turning off your alarm. Just kind of like
I'm just handing stuff to Hariath that I think he needs.
put my hand out towards where the remains are, and just cast create bonfire in that area.
So let's just do a quick run round of the conditions that everybody has from the corruption.
Oh,
None.
yeah.
Order.
You've got some hoarding tendencies.
That's why Horizon
Yeah.
couldn't get up after he got healed, because he got so many bricks in his bag.
Yeah.
Like a turtle. Or a
Bricked
year
up.
7.
Fully bricked
Am
up.
I broken still? Is that what we're at?
You have broken will, yes.
Yeah.
And Neb
And
has been like silly reckless, right?
yes.
Right, everyone's been
Okay.
so silly. Right. I'm gonna carefully. Who's got the magic bag?
There's a magic bag.
No, Hariath. No bricks or stones.
I mean, what
Right.
about my favorites?
Hariath, we've got to leave them.
You might.
We can't keep stuff. Look, here, I've got the bag.
Right. I need to wrap up these bones and put them in.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So
Sure.
I'm gonna carefully begin to gather up the remains of Kimber. And
You were kind of carrying a lot of them, weren't you?
I specifically, I think I only picked up the things that weren't bones.
Yeah, the relic
Or,
thing.
I mean, I don't know that they're relics. One was a stick, and one was there was a broken stick, I think, and some flip flops is what I remember. There was something else, but I'm actually gonna, like with a knife roll, like for chef's tools. I'm gonna use my bed roll as like a bone roll, and like put in a bone, roll it, put in another bone, roll it, another bone, and put that into the tie it off.
Like a kind of Kimber cinnamon roll. You just need to.
Sunny is Kimber's cinnamon roll. But yeah, like I just to like put it all, so it's protected, so that if Harai does go fucking rogue and start chucking stones in there, although I know that's not how the bag works, but
That is not how the bag works, yeah. Excellent. So we've cast create bonfire, is that right?
Yes.
We've wrapped the bones and the relics.
yeah.
Well, I'm Jonesy Bones, and I'm here to say.
And what are you doing now?
I mean, can you still see her?
No, she's gone. It's hard to be in this sort of place for us. Like, can't imagine if it's like, if you're like, pure like goodness energy or something. Like, it must be really rough.
It is. Honestly, it is. Okay, cool. Well, fair enough. I mean, I guess it's up to you, Sonny. Do we just leave or?
I think we need to go. I think not
Well-
only did we make a shit ton of noise just then, but also I don't want to stay in this place any longer than I absolutely have to. It's horrible here. Like, it's so rough.
Also, all those things that you like sent running, are they going to come back?
Eventually, so like I think we should not be here when that happens. You know.
Yeah, and they'll
Unless-
be making noise when they come, so they could bring all kinds of things with them.
I say we move like now, basically.
All
And
right,
like the good thing that we got.
one sec. And Agatha's gonna get the one of the maps out and begin like marking where this point is, just so like we
Perfect.
found where the clinic was. We know where it is.
Yeah.
We can mark it on a map and then.
Okay, do an investigation check for that, please. And everybody else that wishes to roll a perception.
Yeah.
26 investigation.
Well, that's very good.
Ooh. I think instead of rolling perception, Hariath just kind of like remembers the vision that we were shown, and whilst it's not a plant that's native to this part of the world or to this plane at all. I think he in the center of like what the abbey used to look like, or the monastery. He starts to create just a small fey craft sort of flower with those pink leaves that we saw in the just as a little sort of thank you for Kimber helping us out as much as she has.
Okay.
Cute.
Up it comes. Yeah, I mean, you've planted a heavily invasive species. I'm kidding. Just for the symbolism of having something beautiful in this very corrupt place, even for a short time. Lovely. Sunny, what's your perception if you're doing it?
23.
You are standing nearby, like in kind of semi-alert mode because you're still kind of hyped from the battle, and you're watching the kind of tree line, and in a kind of flickering moment, you see this kind of translucent overlay of of the vision of the glade, and even down to the sway of long grass. And you see about 8 figures sitting in a different version of the ruins that you have unearthed. 6 of them are what I would imagine you know to be Yuan-Ti, with various different elements of scales on their face. One of them even has an arm that's a snake. And there's one regular human person and one dragonborn, and they're just eating over a sunken campfire, like sunken into the ruins to kind of hide the illumination, and just chattering in a language that you don't know, and laughing only to be kind of shushed by other people who are there. And then it's gone again. Hariath, as you cast that Feycraft and you see it kind of spiraling up out of the ground, almost like it triggers a vision for you as well. That it's almost like for a millisecond you think, oh my god, my Feycraft is so powerful, because suddenly the glade is this kind of lush, overgrown, untouched by civilization glade in a very rich, vibrant forest. And the sun shines on your face, And as you're kind of taking that moment just to feel what, this is not fey nature, but this is nonetheless such a welcome break from everything. You see a hare like lollop in to the glade and do a really similar thing that you're doing, just like drinking in the sun, having been in the darkness of the forest for a bit. And then you just see it like stretch out onto the grass, like pushing its legs back and its arms forward to just sunbathe for a little moment. And then you're back in the darkness of Ama Ediphos again. And Agatha, you're there and you're like, this is not too difficult, because when Koji left, he did that like triangulation thing of like, here's the outpost, here's the crevasse, like we were going this way and then we ran that way and then we came this way. So actually, this is the way that you need. So you figure once you get out of the forest, petrified forest, it could be anywhere between 7 and 10 days to get back to the outpost.
Okay.
It could be less if you do some incredible survival work, but without a guide, it's going to be tough going. That margin of error is much bigger now that you don't have Koji with you, and you're just thinking, God, it's still going to be quite a long time till we get home. And you look up in time to see a kind of horde of creatures pulling out of the tree line. One is like this huge white figure with like spikes coming out of it and blood dripping down the spikes. Another has this kind of like weird orange hide and a blue face. Another is this like skinny figure with some kind of goat head and huge long horns, like stalking through the wood. And there is a moment when the goat-headed one looks and seems to see you and starts running towards you.
Run! I'm like, time to go.
And just as you're like pulling back, and you just see Hariah, who's just like this in this little moment. And as they run towards you, they turn into nothing.
Oh.
But you are up and your heart is like pumping, and you look round to see your friends like all looking in different directions.
Guys, can we go? Can we get out of this place, please? Are we leaving?
Absolutely, we're going. Let's just get. How about this? If we just get out of the forest, then we could find space to make camp if the times are right.
Okay. Do I feel like we could get out of the forest today, or do I feel like?
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now, inform me as to the manner in which you are traveling through the forest, because there's, when you came in, you got attacked by a tree, and then you were just trying to go for like speed, but you could try and go stealthily, or you could try and go with like super big perception, or you could try and just absolutely sprint. It's your call.
Yeah, I mean, Hariah is absolutely keeping an eye out for any of those trees as much as possible.
Great peep him.
I think the intention is to move smartly. I don't think there's enough of us are quiet. If we go stealthily, we're going to end up separated. If we go full speed, we're going to end up separated. I think our best bet is to move as a pack and move intelligently.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's everyone feeling? Does anyone need any healing at all? Or, I mean, I could do with some, but that's not the question I asked. How is everyone else?
I'm fine. I didn't get hit at all.
Okay. Okay, in that case, I'll make sure that I have some left. It seems stupid for you.
Cure wounds on
You don't need
Right.
to.
It's done now. 7. It's not much.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to take 20 from my own pot as well. 27.
I
Great.
think Nevma was on like 22 of her like 650 something.
And I'm going to give Nevma another 10. And then I have 5 in reserve just in case.
Okay.
um,
Okay, so we need 2 rolls. We need a group survival roll. Let's do that one first.
Sorry, I just rolled the wrong one.
is the second one going to be a perception check? Sorry, just
It is.
okay. I am going to give myself guidance on both of these things. I'm tense.
You're tense.
Yeah.
That's an 18 survival from me.
It would have been an 18 from Agatha, but she's broken, so it's 5.
Oh,
It is a 24 from Sunny.
Okay, that's good.
So
Nice.
Okay, so
You know, they say, get the bones, get home. You don't say that.
So the bones, so home.
So the home?
So the home?
okay, that is a reasonable average. Now let's have everyone roll perception.
Everyone's wrong in perception. Oh, I'll just keep on me. Hopefully I can bring the average up.
Oh, that was not good. 12.
25.
And another 5.
Oh.
I think
I'm at
Nevin
disadvantage.
just rolled 5 as well, so I think you two might be talking to each other. What did Haraith get?
12.
12, and Sunny got
25.
okay. You okay.
Oh no.
This wasn't a group check. This was just everybody. It's not an average thing.
Okay.
Sunny,
Oh dear.
Yes.
I think that's worse.
Yeah.
I imagine that Haraith is like heading up the group a little bit. Agatha and Nevma are like talking with how many spell slots they have, essentially, like how much power do you still have for the day, and you see that roots are rising up out of the ground to grab both of them, and neither of them have seen it yet. What do you?
They're roots, aren't they? I'm going to thaumaturgy a tremor on the ground 10 foot away from them, and then to hopefully attract the roots, and then I'm going to message Nevma and be like, roots, move now, and like try and like distraction and inform without making a ton of noise. Like they're pretty stealthy people, so they should be able to move with making less of an impact than tremor. I'm really hoping that these trees have a tremor sense rather than a visual sight, but
Did you not clock the papers?
the little roots with eyes.
Can you roll for me an initiative check just to see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
exact
I
order of
think
how
that's
all of
fair,
this
'cause
happened?
I did describe 2 spells, so you know.
That's some good DMing, and I hate it.
15.
Okay. Um. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making rules up on the fly. Is what I'm doing right now.
50 suckling babies come out of the fire.
You know what my preference is. Okay, so Agatha,
Oh no.
Yeah.
you feel something tighten around your legs. And then you hear the voice of Sunny in your head telling you, get out. There's vines, there's trees, and Nevma has like tucked and tumbled away. So let us move to the battle map.
Oh,
Oh no.
fuck.
What if we just say no?
We're so
The bones.
Yeah.
we're really struggling.
We are so the
got-
bones.
Nothing left.
How far did Nevma tuck and roll? Jesus. She fucking yeeted herself across the room.
She was here. She did like a half movement, little tumble.
Yeah.
That's our girl.
Could I just nab an owlbear from you, please?
Yeah, can we have an Alban?
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, you're playing this game as well, aren't you? I forgot all about that.
I mean, we're happy. We're just not. We actually don't have to fight.
Yeah, I mean, look, take Hariath and Agatha off the map, and we'll...
Yeah. No one's in danger. Oh, cool.
It seems like Sunny's business.
Thank you, Lydia.
Okay,
Thanks.
let us commence with.
This is really worrying.
I know.
Genuinely quite scary.
I got nothing.
Because we had a tough time with these fuckers when there were 5 of us with full
Cool.
And I
hit
nearly died.
full spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good thing. Lydia, this isn't me telling you off. I'm really
No. I don't feel told off at all. I was. My instinct is always to like just advise you, and then I'm like, you guys have got it. You never, you always do really well. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to like help you out at all.
No.
Sure.
All right, let's have. Okay, let's have some.
Buddy once told me.
Shrek? Shrek's gonna save us?
Just kicks open the latrine door in one of the trees.
Yes.
Let's have some initiative.
Do you want another
Boogity
one from me?
boogity. Sorry. This is hysteria, Lydia.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's an 11.
I got a natural 20.
Yes, Sunny.
No.
Sunny, you already rolled your initiative.
Yeah,
It's
that's
15.
what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. 11 for Hariath.
14 for Agatha.
You don't have Dudar out, do you?
Mr. Fay?
He's dead.
No, you killed him. He's dead.
Just so I
Again.
double check. Just so I double check with my brain. Okay.
Stressing. Need to stop fidgeting.
All right.
Okay.
We got
Let's
this.
Oh.
do this. First up is Nevma, who is.
Yes.
She looks to you and she goes, "We're not fighting these guys, are we? I mean, I'm just going, like, let's not get all up in their fucking grill, yeah?" And she is going to. This is difficult terrain, so she can only move 15 feet. And she is going to fire an arrow at the one that's got Agatha.
Oh
Oh, I
god.
thought she was just running away. We're not fighting these things, right? Agatha's a goner, yeah?
It was nice to know you.
Goodbye. I'm off to the Shadowfell.
Here's a big vacancy in my dad's old business. There's a power vacuum that needs filling.
Okay, and up next is Tree 1.
Don't like that.
Nope, hate that.
I'm going to point this out to you. This one is Tree 1. This one is the other one that was moving that was trying to get Nevma.
Oh, okay.
Those separate ones.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the one that was trying to get her. That's the one that's got Axe.
Do you know what? I figured out which one.
What can I do as a bonus action?
You're a paladin. Fuck all. You could smite and you'll be happy with it.
Oh, it might not hit you. Did you have anything? Did you have your mage armor up?
I did.
You do. That is a 16.
Yep, still hits. I'm a wizard.
Okay. That's 14 bludgeoning damage as this root has got you around the legs, and then a branch comes out and thumps you. That's like being hit with a stone wall. And then it's with its other action, it is going to.
Oh no.
It can just about try and reach. It's got a 15-foot reach, so it can try and reach Sunny. I don't think that it does, because that is a 14.
Misses.
Nice.
It misses. Well, in frustration, it's going to use its bonus action to bite Agatha.
Jesus,
See
no.
it lift her up in as this like his mouth opens. Woo! 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Where are my d8s at?
She hasn't even got her weapon of mass destruction out of its bag yet.
Oh my days. 1 point of damage. All right, I hear you.
That's 20 piercing damage and 3 psychic.
Holy God.
Yeah, do you remember these guys? Do you remember how this nearly took down Sunny in one go?
Nearly took down Agatha in one go.
Holy goodness.
Next up, Sunny.
Bonus action. Shield of Faith on Agatha. You get +2 bonus to your AC for the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Amazing.
10 minutes, or until I stop trying. And then the next thing is cantrip. I can't. How do we have to get out of the trees again? Do you have to roll, or was it
Yes, I could. Is it like a grapple thing?
guidance on Agatha?
Yeah.
That's my action.
Cool.
That's my thing.
It's an escape roll rather than an opposed.
But
as
that's an
okay.
ability check, right? For the purposes of guidance.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm going to
Ability
take
check.
2 steps back and get ready to run. But Shield of Faith, so you've got +2 AC and you've got D4 to add on your next ability roll. That is my turn.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Cool. Now it's you, Agatha.
What am I
You're
rolling
on
to get
deck.
out?
Gotcha.
I'm wondering if I can't move if I hold my action, can I? No. Can I drop myself in the turn to go after Hariath?
No.
Oh, okay.
That you could have done that if you were doing it during initiative, but you I don't think you can do it in a regular thing. That's why we have held actions.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna try and escape.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling your choice of athletics or acrobatics for the DC of the.
You got this. You're the most
They're the
acrobacious wizard in the world.
I'm really not that acrobatic, and I was quite good at athletics, but I'm not anymore. Okay.
Right, what happened?
Took an arrow to the knee.
Okay.
Don't forget D4 guidance.
It's a 16 on the dice, so that's a good start.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
16. It's 18, and +3 from guidance is 21.
Yes.
That is very good.
Come
You
on.
have this like moment of just sheer like slithering your way out of the grip and leaping down to the ground. You're still effectively in the same spot that you were in,
Okay.
but you are no longer grappled. So that's your action.
That's my action. So I'm just checking. I was marking them off. Beautiful. I had one cunning action left, and I'm going to use it bonus action dash. Because I assume this is difficult terrain.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's going to take the opportunity to attack.
Can I ask why you bonus action dash and didn't just move? And bonus action disengage? Can you do that?
Oh, I could do that. Yes.
Because you haven't used your movement, you just use your action. Sorry.
Oh, yes. I will disengage.
I desperately don't want to tell you how to play your character, but I also would
No,
really
no,
like
no,
your
no.
characters to survive.
I mean, here's the thing. If I'm going to argue in the opposite direction,
Yeah.
she's just seen here, she's stepping into exactly the spot that Sunny was in before.
Yeah, I need to
and
get away.
he was in range. Because
take
15 foot is still in range.
Yeah. So I'll keep dashing.
It's going to hit you with its opportunity attack.
What did it roll?
That's a very good point. 22. Bit of shield. You got a bit of shield?
Lydia, what point of I've got nothing left did you not understand? There's no point rolling, I'm unconscious.
Cool.
I was on 2 hit points. Unless it's gonna, I don't know, roll negative and heal me.
No.
Cool.
You try to take off running, and a root just slams down into you, knocking you face first into the gravel.
So she doesn't get any of that movement.
No, that's sort of how opportunity attacks work, isn't it?
But I also wouldn't have used my cunning action then.
So that is...
I still have that. If I survive, I still can disengage.
Hiriath, you're up.
Cool. I think oh geez. He's been leading the sort of group, and here's turns around and goes shit as he sees what's happened behind him, and he digs a hand into the ground, and those fey sort of roots start to like pull out and start to like wrap around this ossified tree, and can it make a constitution check for me?
Of course. Ooh, that's a... Natural 20 for a 25.
Wow. I'm guessing it's not non-magical vegetation, right?
It's either magical or not vegetation anymore.
It's
I think is what Tom's getting
it's
at.
a plant, but it is very much
Magical.
magical.
Gotcha. Not a problem. You still take half damage, so that's 4 points of necrotic damage from Wither and Bloom. Michelle, you can spend and roll one of your unspent hit dice and regain a number of points equal to that.
Love Wither and Bloom.
5.
Love
Hell
that.
yeah. +5.
Plus 5.
Hiriath is the first person I've ever seen use the spell. Both times it's been a fucking...
And I rolled a 6.
Excellent. We love to see it. We truly love to see it. Now, am I right in saying technically we're meant to be going back the way towards where Hiriath is walking, right?
Lemmy.
Limmy.
You guys were going in this kind of direction.
Yeah.
Right.
But what Nevma is doing is moving this way because she's thinking she can kind of hook it round. Or
Gotcha. Cool. In that case, I mean, that's my action. I think Hiriath is going to wade over 5, 10, 15 to be up by Agatha, puts a hand like grabs the cuff of her collar and just starts to drag her away, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Tree 2
Shit.
The sequel to Trees.
goes. You just hear this crunch as it pulls itself up out of the ground and starts moving, completely disregarding the stone trees next to it, and plants itself further along here.
No.
I hate that they can move, Lydia.
Yeah.
The trees are alive.
With the sound of music.
Okay, one is going to try and hit Sunny for a 24.
Hits.
Oh, trash damage. That's 6. No, 12 bludgeoning damage. It's going to try and grapple Nevma.
No.
That's kind of shit on the dice. It tries to like wrap around, and she is just like prancing on the spot to try and like hop out of its range, and it doesn't manage to get her. Top of the round.
Sorry. When it hit me, can I get a dexterity saving throw?
Of course.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke it.
That's 19 dice. 19.
That saves, but you're gonna not take half. When I roll this button, you take half of 11, so 5 fire damage.
Oh wait, that's the other one. 5.
That's a bit disappointing, but you know, got to be done.
This is so dangerous, man.
It's so rough.
Juicy peeps, man.
Jeezy beeps, man. You've popped us. Fairly.
Okay. Top of the round, Nevma.
Run for your life. Oh, I'm just making a con save on the Shield of Faith. All good.
As you are.
Oh no, I've made Nevma little.
Oh no. That's like disadvantage on attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So little.
It's happened
has
now. You can't
yeah.
take it back, Lydia. we've said
She's
said
immune to grapple now, actually.
Yeah.
Arrow to the one that's, in fact, I believe she can do a thing. She's going to attempt to aim for. Oh no, no one's actually in its grasp right now, is there?
No.
Got out. Okay, then she's just going to go for the thing. That's 14. God, I'm not used to using the app.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm very, very scared.
Yeah, I am
I
too.
was literally like, I mean, yeah, hindsight's 2020 in it, but like I was literally thinking, should we just rest for a bit here, like beforehand?
Yeah.
If we did, there was a ton of shit that was about to come.
Yeah, no, you're
It
right.
was
you're right.
lose-lose.
Yeah.
Nevma does.
That's what I thought.
As Nevma like looses an arrow, and it seems to go in through like an empty eye socket, and a bunch of stones just like ripple off. She's done great damage in one round. So next up is tree 1.
Oh no.
Who is going
Oh no.
to try to grab at Horiath for starters.
No, thank you.
Dirty, filthy 20.
That's a filthy 20. Yeah, no, that hits.
You're grappled.
Ah.
Now it's going to try and smash. That is 25.
25 hits.
God.
That's 17 bludgeoning damage.
Holy moly. Cool.
And bonus action, it bites you.
No.
Here we go.
Might miss.
It might. It might,
It
Lydia.
hasn't yet, but you know.
That's an 8 on the dice, plus 9.
Oh,
So that's. Wait, I can't do the maths.
17.
that's
17.
Lydia, it hits.
No, what is your AC?
16.
Same as mine.
We need to get you some better armor or a shield or
He
something.
can't have a shield because he's got a big stick.
That's it.
I'll just hit you with my stick.
Worst day of my life.
15 piercing damage
Oh.
and an additional 1 psychic.
Oh.
Still up?
Still up.
Okay, good.
Okay. Next up is Sunny.
Right. Let's play this game. And that's called Catch the Tiefling. 1, 2, 3. It's difficult terrain, right? So it can be 3 squares at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dash it.
How's Horiath doing?
There is much like in Jaws. There is like stone teeth
Jaws.
jutting into Horiath's abdomen and just fey blood spilling.
I've been in that mouth. So I'm going to dash, but first I'm going to Sonny's going to go, Horiath, you've got to get out of there. And
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word for 6 hit points. I'm so sorry, buddy.
Hey, that's more than nothing.
Something.
And 1, 2, 3, we running.
Okay. Okay. After Sunny is Agatha.
Okay.
What you got?
She's going to attempt a shocking grasp.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
That does definitely hit.
Okay. Good. I don't really care about the damage because what it does is it doesn't get reactions until the end of its next turn.
That's a very important part of that.
Yes.
Incredible.
8
But let's do
points
some damage as well.
8 points of damage.
It's dead.
Yay! So I need. Am I prone, or
Well, you went
Yeah,
unconscious.
you were
so I
knocked
assume-
down.
Yeah.
You were
Okay,
knocked,
okay.
yeah.
so half movement to get up? I'm just trying to work out. I'm gonna bonus action dash. So I have 70 minus 15, so I can move 60 feet.
What?
No, I just did really bad math there.
I'm opting out of helping with maths
Yeah.
because I will confuse things further.
15.
15.
because getting up.
Yeah.
Half movement because it's difficult terrain, so it goes down to 7, but it goes back up to 15, so 15 foot of movement. Is that right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, 20. You've got 20.
7
20
plus 15 is what you've got. Your movement speed is 35, right?
Yes.
Because you have to get up, you've got 15 halved, which is 7, which you round down to 5. So you've got 1 square on your normal turn, and your dash is your normal movement halved, so you've got 15. So you've got 4 squares of movement.
But would it be 20 because it's 10? My movement is technically
And
35.
20 is 4 squares, yeah.
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 Alright, you're on deck.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Bonus action was to dash, movement, action. Yes, that's everything. Get out and run. That's all I've got for you.
Okay. All right, go for it, Horiath.
Yeah. Horiath is going to try and prise these teeth out of him, the roots away from him, and go.
Either an athletics or an acrobatics check, please. You're trying to get over a 15.
Gotta be athletics, and I did roll a 19, so 26.
Beautiful. You are out of the grapple. That's your action.
Am I prone? With
You
a
weren't
20.
knocked unconscious, were you? No, you're standing.
Great. In that case, I am gonna track 5, 10, 15 feet of movement, and I am stumbling. There is a trail of blood behind me, but I'm out.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Very-
No, sorry. I'm gonna track that back. 5, 10, 15.
No, stay where you are.
5, 10, 15. No, I can't get to you. I was gonna try and be there so that I could reaction.
Do intercepts.
Yeah, but I
You're all
can't
good.
actually get to you.
Okay. Great turn. Anything else? Any bonus actions? Nope, you're done. Tree 2.
Oh, piss off, tree 2.
Ooh. Actually, sorry.
Do you have a bonus action?
I might, but this might be me lying to you again. Yeah, I'm lying. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Goes to grapple. Sunny.
Please no.
To 12 plus 9.
Oh. Shit.
Right. You tell Tom off for doing the reading out the dice number and then the modifier. It's mean. But yeah, that hits.
You are grappled.
Yeah, I am.
You get hit.
Yeah, I do.
Oh God.
14.
To hit,
Yeah.
misses.
Okay. Bonus action. Bite.
Yeah. I'm spicy. I'm like a hot chip.
Hot chip. Great band.
For 29.
Oh.
Your mic didn't love the fact that you said natural 20 there, but I heard it in my soul, so let's do it.
This is terrifying.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel good. $20 points of piercing damage. And
Okay.
additionally, 3 psychic.
That's so funny. Okay.
That's so funny.
Hellish Rebuke? Do you have any there?
I did it.
No. Oh.
You did the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not burning my last spell slot on the Hellish Rebuke.
No. Yeah, good point.
That's what people do when they're planning on dying, and
Yeah.
I don't.
Top of the
No.
round. Nevma.
This is why I'm like a sand desert boy, because no cactus has ever done this to me.
Emeridifos, where the trees bite back. Yes, that means I'm biting trees.
In
You
Emer
heard that.
Edifos, the tree, it bites you.
Sorry, I'm just taking 1 second to work out.
I didn't think the sentence that I said through before I said it, so I had to backtrack. And now I have egg on my face. Emeridifos, where the face is on the egg. What?
I don't think.
We're surviving this one? Me neither.
No one's gonna make it alive.
Here and grabs hold of your hand, Agatha, and casts invisibility on you.
Good.
Oh, okay.
That was.
Okay.
And then I think she can do that additionally with her movement. Is that right?
Frankly, love to see it.
Tree 1.
Oh my god, stop it. It's already dead. So I mean we are. Oh my god, I'm within range.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just does, doesn't it?
It's absolutely fine. It's allowed to happen, Lydia. You're the
Just
D.
roll badly.
I could still roll badly. I've gone so fucking red in the face.
I think you have to. So you have to roll a 6 or lower to miss me. So roll a 6 or lower. Go on.
I've rolled a 4.
So with a +9, that's a miss.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. It can't reach anyone to grasp it. So now all I have to do is roll badly on the bonus action bite.
Can it? It can't bite if it's not got anyone grappled, does it?
Yeah, how's it biting any of us?
It's
It's got to get its trunk all the way over here, isn't it?
hang on a minute.
You said tree one.
This is
Oh, it's tree one. It's tree
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I
You're stressed.
absolutely made a mistake. I completely roll that back. It is going to move though.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, it's not, but
No.
Oh, it's fine. It missed its attack and it
Yeah.
can't grapple anyone. So it moving is
Yeah.
okay.
yeah,
But now that it's in range, it can try and grapple somebody.
it can. Give it a go.
Does it have 2 attacks?
Gabagoo.
It's attempt and attack. I'm gonna have it lose its attack because that is my mistake and it's happened and it's gone. But now it has the ability to try and grapple somebody, and if it grapples somebody, it can
do an ab nibble.
But it can't see Agatha, so it has to be Horiath.
Yep.
Okay.
5 + 9 is a 14, so it doesn't grapple.
Misses.
So it doesn't bite. I really gave myself such a fright at just getting the trees muddled up. So, Sunny, it's your go.
Right.
Can you get out?
I mean, if you're asking if I've got a trick up my sleeve, then no is the answer to that one. But
Stop the press. He's actually not got a trick up his sleeve.
yeah, I've got a really dumb idea. I got a theory, but I don't want to test it. If that's
No.
right. This is where I'm at. Sonny looks bad.
Yeah.
Like he's bleeding out of the mouth bad. Like
Yeah.
the blood is coming from inside the house. I have one spell slot left. And it's not really of any use to me. These trees don't have eyes. Do the trees have eyes, Lydia?
Oh, you're thinking of blinding them?
No. All kind of.
They don't have eyes.
Fuck.
They got empty sockets.
That's why I tell my therapist. I'm just gonna have to try and get out. This
Yeah.
is so pathetic.
No, it's not.
I've got to try and get out. Athletics or acrobatics, yeah?
Yes, please. You're trying to get over a 15. 15 or over, yeah.
I've got a +5 and I just rolled a 7, so no.
Boo. Okay. Well, you still have no, because you can't. Well, yeah, you're only grappled. Have you got anything that you can do with a bonus?
Do I have any bonus action cantrips? No. So the answer is no.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second. Shield of Faith is still up.
Cool. Thanks.
Beautiful. All right, Agatha, you are invisible. You have Shield of Faith on you.
And you have the bones.
Horiath, you are on.
I do have the bones.
Gotcha. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, it just yeah. Okay, I'm gonna learn from last time. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's as far as I can move.
You can move through Nevna's space because she's a
Okay.
friendly, which means you could be one further down.
Where was I?
You were there.
Yeah.
No, you were one
No.
up.
No.
One up. So you can go diagonally 3 instead of.
Yeah. 5, 10,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, I could use. I'll use my action to dash, right? I won't go all the way. But I'll just get there because I can't do anything. Otherwise, I'll drop invisibility.
All right, great. Hiraeth.
Hiraeth looks at. Sorry, I've been doing some plans and schemes. What's happening with Sunny right now?
I'm
still
grappled and on the verge of being bitten. Sunny looks bad.
Cool. I'm just trying to figure out who it should be, but no, we're doing it this way. Okay, so Hiraeth sort of looks around, panicked, scrambles for the pearl, the pink pearl, and says, "Winwan, we need you now." And as he's sort of saying, sort of speaking, hopefully Winwan can hear as we're going. He says, "Make me into an ape right now, please. That's my second question. Giant ape now."
Okay. And begins casting, and you are a giant ape.
Great. So, question: was that my action? How about I read my fucking item? How about that, Tom? Excuse my
I'm
language.
not sure that I would have written as an action, just because I'm so bad. I'm not like super detail oriented when I write these things.
Yeah, no. It doesn't say anything, but about it. But do I have? It's not like pressing a thing. You're just saying a command word, and most things when you say a command word, it's a free action. So I'm just going to have it as a free action. Got you. In which case, I'm standing there, and as I'm standing there panicking, I'm starting to sort of run towards the tree that Sunny's on. And as I do, my form just sort of like elongates and kind of lumbers up into this huge ape with sort of orange skin and pink hair, pink fur, as I barrel into the tree and just start like pummeling the fuck out of the tree, preferably the base of the root that is holding Sunny.
There is actually an option to just hit the root, so it's got a different AC.
Great. I will do that, please. So 2 fist attacks.
Can I just make something super clear?
Yeah.
We're going to move you. Are you in the right place on the map?
Sorry, I'm not. No, what's my speed? 40 foot. So that's 5, 10, 15, to there. And I'm just pummeling the.
Okay, there's a opportunity attack.
I have a question. If they have a range of 15 foot, does that not mean if you're within 15 foot of them that you're still within their range? Therefore, you've not left their range. Therefore, they don't get opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that is extremely true. However, it's what's difficult for you, and I do really appreciate that's difficult, is that these are huge, so they're 3 by 3, and then they've got 15. But the roots display, the picture of the roots make it look bigger than it is. So the the actual size of it is this.
Cool.
And he's in it before, and he goes out of it.
Right. Okay. Okay. Cool.
So I think he would have been fine if he went the other side of Sunny originally.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I fucked it, and it's entirely fair.
I don't think it hits you if that's any help, because that is a 14.
It hits.
He ate.
Oh, he an ape.
AC 12.
It's a 11 bludgeoning damage.
11 bludgeoning. Heard. But that's not grapple.
No.
Great. In that case, I'm gonna move here. I've got a 10-foot reach. Unfortunately, the first attack will miss. I think with a 10, 11.
11 misses.
Yeah. Second fist attack is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Incredible.
Now,
So
now you're doing damage specifically to the root
yes.
in order to drop Sunny.
That is 3d10 plus 6.
You will do it. Sunny is dropped.
Incredible.
But give me the damage anyway, because the rest of the damage will go to the tree.
That will be 17 points of damage.
Incredible. Sunny, you are not grappled anymore.
And I think, would it be fair to say, as a huge creature, as a bonus action, can I pick up Sunny?
Are you huge or large?
Huge.
So you're 3x3. You're bigger than that.
I'm 3x3. Bear with me. Oh shit.
But that looks like it's about right.
Yeah, that's 3x3.
Yeah, Nevma's like, fuck.
I'm just gonna move Nevma a scotch. Yeah.
Nevma gets bumped out of the way. Fucking hell, Horizon.
Can I bonus action like scoop and hoof?
We love scoop and hoof.
Because of the excellent throwback, what I'm going to do is this. You've used all your movement, right? Haven't you?
No, I still have 5 foot of movement.
I'll let you use it as movement, not as a bonus action, but I will give you DM's inspiration.
Incredible. I'll take it. I'll take it. And I've got Sunny basically like clutched to my chest, sort of like the other hand just pawing at the ground and just like staring down these fucking trees, and that's my turn.
All right, great. Because now it is tree 2. And it has lost one of its roots, and you see this like empty, dark mouth screeching. I'm going to. It's going to go for the ape because that's the thing that just hurt it.
Entirely fair.
That seems like the most reasonable thing. Although, have you just been pulled out of it? No, Sunny is still technically in its range. Sunny hasn't been pulled out of its range, so I'm just going to go for the ape. 18 on the dice, 19. So that's a
Absolutely
27
hits.
To hit.
Absolutely hits. Hits like over double.
Yeah. Oh.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
But it's going to attempt to grapple you with another root.
Yep. Can it grapple me if I'm the same size as it technically?
That's a really good.
This is me asking, not telling.
I think, unless it's a special thing, you can grapple up to one size larger.
Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't say, so I'm going to just try.
That's absolutely fine. Just wanted to make sure.
It's not great, but it might be enough.
Probably is.
17.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now you are grappled, and it's going to go in for a bite.
Yep.
Monkey.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Jesus.
Please, for the love of God, get out of here. I'm so...
We're fucking trying, but you made the trees move.
If it's any consolation, Lydia, like, I feel slightly less terrified now that I'm monkey.
So that is 20 piercing damage.
Cool.
And 2 psychic.
Cool.
Are you still monkey?
Still monkey.
Oh wow.
Very much so.
That's good.
Okay. We got this, folks.
Okay, so that is tree 2, top of the round, Nevma.
Run.
Oh, I've got the wrong fucking cursor. Arrow. Not quite flanking, sadly. So just normal damage.
You get sneak attack though, right? Because it's engaged with another creature.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay. 3, 8, 10, 12. Great. Did I? 2. Wait.
We're waiting. We're happy. We're okay with that.
Happy is a
14.
strong word.
Okay, let me just do some additional maths.
We love maths.
It's not funny how some people call it just math.
Americans do, right?
Yeah.
Math.
No, I think we call it math and they call it maths.
No,
Yeah.
we call it
Do we
maths.
call it maths?
We absolutely call it maths.
Yeah, I've got maths next. Yeah.
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 All right. No, we've done Nevma. She's done her movement. She's done her attack. She did great damage.
Love to see it.
She's the invisibility's done last round. So now it is tree 1. It's gonna.
Not another grapple.
God. It's like Solomon's baby.
Odds, Sunny, evens, Heriath.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, no. In fact, this. In fact, different. Because ape hold little boy.
Yes.
Little boy
I'm
only
listening.
This is, I think I've seen this scene in Planet of the Apes, right? Because apes hold little boy together strong.
Little boy only 1, but big ape 2, 3, 4. Yes?
Cool.
Okay.
Got you.
It's a 3.
Cool. I will say this, Lydia. You have to hit a 2 or a 1 to miss me. Those are the only two. Only 2 numbers.
It's a See, here's the thing. It's got you grappled, so you're held by 2 trees.
Hey, cool. But
It's now going to try and hit you.
Mm-hmm.
That's. What did you say that I had to roll in order to miss you?
A 1 or a 2.
It's a 3. So
Yeah,
here,
no, beats it.
I'm just trying to be jolly. Oh, that's bad damage. That's
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
as
Bad
in
for you or right?
Low. Okay, good.
so 5, so 11 bludgeoning damage,
Cool.
and it's going to now try and bite you with its. Oh, it's a 3 again.
Oh,
How's the monkey?
that's okay.
looking?
We're still good. Does
the monkey look okay?
Monkey
The monkey. In my mind, the monkey still has Heriath's incredible hair.
Yeah.
I'm Michelle, I know you've got a lot on your plate, but if you ever could squeeze in a Heriath monkey with really good hair.
It's basically Oranguru, the Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
13 piercing damage,
Cool.
2 psychic.
Being all told. Okay.
Now it is Sunny.
Ellie. Dash.
I-
Dash.
Yeah, you're right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to climb down from the safety of the giant ape and get 2 opportunity attacks from giant fucking trees. What I'm about to do.
Disengage.
Then I can't get far enough away. I've only got little legs. Right.
I'm only little.
This is wild, but I do truly believe that this is the smartest option for me. Can I climb onto the ape's back?
Yeah, I mean, Heriath is being like jostled by being held by 2 trees, so it is going to be an acrobatics check.
Can I not interest you in an animal handling? To handle an
technically.
animal.
Quite literally handling an animal.
I'm afraid I think it's acrobatics more because
Acrobatics, not even athletics to hold on. Oh, fuck that. I ain't doing shit. I wear flip-flops. I can't do flips.
Heriath's never going to say no. It's not about what it's. I'm so sorry that I just
Well,
said it back. I just said it back.
Wow.
Sorry, I zoned out for just a second, and I came back to that, and I went.
I'm really sorry. That's really inappropriate. But Hiraz on your side. The whole thing is like you. That's like rodeo.
Okay. I can't do that then.
Can you move through Hariah?
What, like a ghost? Hariath is the map's not quite right. Hariath is like we're both in amongst the tree. Like the map's not quite right. Because Hariath is holding me and the tree is holding him.
Right.
So it would look more like. Wait. That.
Whoa, I don't like that.
Yeah, nor do I. But that's my
Additionally,
understanding of the
this guy's
situation.
nearer
Right
in
now.
order to have him like that.
Yeah, like that's kind of the situation. I'm going to hold my action to trigger something when the ape begins to run.
And what is that thing?
It's my once a day darkness spell.
Lovely.
There is something else I could have done that was maybe helpful if I could mount Hariath, but I can't risk that.
Okay. That's great though. That's clutch. Okay, so after Sunny is Agatha.
I'm just gonna.
She's gonna run.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit, but what I'm gonna be trying to do is like mark a way, like be looking for a way out. Like I don't want us to run from this thing and run immediately into more trees.
Roll perception.
Four.
We got this.
I'm at disadvantage on everything wisdom, so
That's really true.
much
Yeah,
else.
so
I
even if I'd
can't-
said survival, it would have been the same thing.
It's the same thing. I can't if I attack, then invisibility drops, and then that wastes Nevin's spell.
Oof, okay. Hariath.
Yep. Ape Hariath saw how effective the punch was on the grapple. He's gonna go for like a hammer fist on one of the grappling routes that he's currently
I'm
grappling.
going to say something that might change your mind.
Yeah.
If you punch one route because it's one AC. If you try and escape, you're escaping both.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's essentially the same kind of thing because its AC is 15, but the DC to escape is 15 as well.
Okay.
So
Perfect. In that case,
so you've got all the information because that information has been given to you various points during the fight. So I'm not like.
Sorry, I appreciate that. Yeah.
I'm not parting kimonos.
I
That's
also
amazing.
have a spell held, so if you punch one and didn't break to move, that burns that once a day.
Yeah, gotcha. Really, really good point. I have a +9 on my athletics, but I'm rolling Hariath's. That was a 19 for a 28 athletics.
Okay, this like pulling yourself out, and you are free of the roots.
And I think I just start running. That is my full movement is going to be 40, so 20, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. God, that's really difficult to see in terms of distance and whatnot, but...
Take me with you.
And that darkness pops all the way off.
Yes.
How big is it?
15-foot radius sphere centered on a point I choose, and I'm just going to pop that in for you. Nope. 1 second, sorry.
I think whilst Nikki's doing that, just for your benefit, Lydia, I think because I've got 20 foot of movement, technically I'm 20 foot away from them, right? Which means I'm 5 foot out of their range. It doesn't look like that on the map, but
But
That's
you are.
because of the image of the trees
Yeah.
is very, very misleading because, as it turns out, there's not a ton of great art for trees.
Sure. I just wanted to make sure that that was kind of all kosher before we, yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, this has been such a fun fight, Lydia.
No.
And the stress is not because of you, it's because of the situation. We
Um,
It
love it.
ain't over.
It's
Shut up.
magical darkness. I don't know if this is going to affect it, but it's magical darkness. If it has dark vision, it can't see through it. It's got no eyes, but it might have magically gifted dark vision or vision. I don't know.
What it has, I'm afraid to say, is not vision.
Oh, you big old bumhole.
I thought as much, but it's the only thing I had that wasn't a spell slot.
Goes to grab at Nevma.
No!
What?
It rolls a natural 1. Sorry, that's my fault. I put it in a weird place. It was here. It's got.
Sorry, that's not visible on the stream, but Nevmir is just at the.
Doing like that. It rolled a natural 1. It didn't get her. It tries to hit her. That's a 3. So that misses as well. Gosh, that's extremely fortuitous. Wait, where are we? So that is tree 2. Top of the round, Nevma disengages and goes. Is off map. Tree 1.
It's horrifying.
Can only move.
Yeah, because you can't ever escape it.
No.
You have to wait until it doesn't grapple you in order to escape.
You have to wait
So
for it
your
to
action-
fail, essentially.
But
yeah,
your
and then
AC
it's
is
your action
12.
to dash. Yeah.
So
it's-
what we're waiting for is Lydia to roll a 1 or a 2 consecutive grapples.
Yeah.
I think my best, honestly, my best bet is to just start wailing on these things and, whilst
Can you
I'm
just
still
throw Sunny like a javelin through the.
I mean, I have a ranged attack
I will die.
as an 8.
That will kill me.
You are hit by a branch. I did the hit first.
Yep.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
This is the grapple.
Yep. Just, Lydia, is this information that I know? Has the amount of grapples decreased now that I've destroyed one of the roots, or is that massively metagaming?
I don't think so. I'm always so afraid that I'm going to miss something on here.
It's totally fine. I just like mechanically, I want to know like what.
There's nothing on the sheet, but this is what I'm going to say. It has 4 major roots. So now, tree 2 has 3.
Gotcha.
What I'll say.
I appreciate.
Making it just infinite.
Yeah, I appreciate the
Natural 1 on that.
Interesting. That's
very good.
So it can't bite. Up next is Sunny.
I can't do anything.
You can't do anything.
Not really. Not. I can. It doesn't really matter. But I can
Cantrips?
Yeah, but like I can give guidance to Horiath the ape, but he's not rolling anything that does that. So that's what I can do. If I try and get out of my own steam, I'm slower and more vulnerable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agatha, are you in a similar situation?
Yeah. I can't do anything. All I can do is slowly move.
In which case, Horiath, it's on you.
Cool. Horiath throws the baby. Horiath is lobbing Sunny.
Okay.
Oh god, you can't even throw him towards me.
It's going to give him full damage.
Yep. Horiath, the ape, throws Sunny Um,
Towards where he believes Agatha is, correct?
yes,
Okay.
50 foot.
50 foot?
Yep.
Where'd you pluck that number from?
From the sheet.
Oh, from its ranged attack.
Yep.
That's a lot of full damage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
It's 5d6.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
You're
I can get
unconscious
you.
regardless?
I have a hit point.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. You're not unconscious.
After this, but I know.
So you hit the ground, you take the fall damage.
The Phoenix Feather. Yeah.
Keeps you at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
It gets you out.
The damage would have been 80.
How many hit points did you have before this?
1.
One.
Great. It gets you out. You're out now. That's one less person we need to worry about now. You could be a little bit more excited about being out of it if
It's extremely stressful, but yeah, that takes a tumble on the ground. It is. I would imagine that Nevma and Agatha are absolutely terrified watching this thing happen. But Sunny, it is then like, sort of animated on the ground and alive. So that's your action, right?
I'm not grappled, so I can move.
Yes.
So I'm
some
gonna
opportunity attacks, but yeah.
I'm gonna move 20 foot.
First opportunity attack hits.
Yep.
In on the dice. That is 12 bludgeoning damage. Second is 16 on the dice.
Yep.
So that is 12 bludgeoning.
Gotcha.
Second attack, but you are free.
No 1, 11. Cool. And yeah, I'm 20 foot.
I'm going to also say, because we didn't put Winwan in the initiative, but he's done his like heightened invisibility and is moving away.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
You're doing your full movement.
Yeah, done my full movement, 20 foot. I the only reason I've not done it is because we're going to be completely off the map, but I can do it. Hold on.
You are, though. This is essentially moves from an encounter like this because their half movement is 15 and yours is 20. So now it goes into essentially a chase.
Yeah.
So if we can do a round of like athletics for running for people.
Can I, as we're moving, just like pick people up, please?
Yeah, certainly.
I'm just as quick.
Yeah,
Like,
so is Nevma.
kinda.
You and Nevma and Agatha have the same speed, but you can pick
What, 40?
up.
35.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
But for the sake of you not getting slowed down, I think.
I think I'm huge, so it wouldn't have affected, but it's that's also, like, yeah, that's also fine.
As you're like galloping half on your hands, you could pick Sunny up and put him on your back.
Nat 20 for a 29.
Okay, so 29 is fantastic. Nevma's wasn't absolutely brilliant, but it's fine. And what did Agatha get?
19.
19 is very good. You have just about pulled away from them. You can hear the crunching as they are following, and because of their huge like bulk, they are breaking down things as they go, but you have pulled ahead because you're much more able to nip through the things. And actually, does Ape have dark vision?
No.
Dark. No. It's fine for the moment, but it is starting to get a little bit dark. But of course, Agatha and Nevma have that way of nipping through the trees.
While I'm on the ape's back, can I be using my dark vision and either my animal handling or message to steer through the woodlands
Perfect way to give Hariath advantage as you go through. And I think rather than just go round upon round upon round, we'll take that 29, 10, and 19 as fairly standard. And you just keep sprinting. All of you pretty injured, all of you absolutely wavering, but you are free of those trees. Nevma's going to do a perception check to try and let's have Sunny, Nevma, and if Agatha, if she wants to, do perception checks for because she's disadvantage.
Just no point.
And there's no, like, she's got a 0 to her perception, so at disadvantage is
19.
Detrimental.
That's great. You do see a few things that are moving. And you are able to kind of like steer and throw out messages and tell people to move. 19's good enough that it pushes you through. And you are in a situation now where you're just running and running and running, and it's getting dark and you're very exhausted. This is still the same day that you did the waves upon waves of mummies and Kimber's father. And you are going to be in this forest for a while. I mean, if you remember on the way in, you did an overnight in the forest. Nevma starts. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, if I feel like we have the 10 minutes to cast, I will, but at the same time, like, if they're still chasing us, then it's like
10 minutes is nothing.
Like, 10 minutes isn't gonna be enough, and even if it is, it's 8 hours of us getting some sleep, and then we're just gonna be running again as soon as we get up, which I guess is still
Although
without
that's only for a certain amount of time, isn't it?
Hariath is an 8 for an hour. So
okay.
Let's have a group survival check to see what kind of distance you can put and get yourself into a place where you think it might be safe to do a 10-minute spell cast.
Guidance on Agatha.
Thank you.
Just to
I was gonna
try and
ask
combat
if I
some
could
of the disadvantage.
Yeah.
I rolled her arse. So
18 from Nevma.
16 from Sunny.
Hariath's still an ape, but I can if you feel the need for me to.
That Sunny, I think, is the one that, because you're being steered by Sunny. What's Agatha got?
17.
That's brilliant.
This is pretty good. The guidance helped a lot.
You're running and you're getting exhausted, but you are really pushing yourselves to the absolute limit. And then I think between especially between, Nevma, Agatha, Sunny, like sometimes stopping and like putting your hands on your knees and just looking around and like being ready for anything, and then going, I think, let's try and do something now, because even if some of us get a full rest and some of us get a short rest, we've got to, otherwise we'll start to get exhausted.
I will immediately start.
It's like standing at your back, like bow ready.
Yeah, I think if we've still got the time on it, I've just collected stones, just bigger, just ready to lob if I need.
Great. Winwan will have, at some point in his invisible form, pulled back into the bead that's then part of your polymorphed. In fact, I wonder what happens. No, polymorph is not a concentration, though, is it? Or is it?
It's concentration.
It's only an hour long, so he's probably de-aped by now.
Yeah. Just very much changes. You will have done an hour of really good, like, sprinting with an 8, and then the rest of it would have been the 4 of you running as people.
Yeah.
When Winwan got bamfed back into the marble. And 10 minutes goes by. Tiny hut is popped up. And you sit inside, taking stock.
Right. Sunny and Hariath, you sleep. You take the long rest. Yeah, take it. Never, you rest as well. I'll stay up. Like,
No,
Wait, what?
do it properly.
what do you mean? Like, we haven't got time to do watches and stuff.
Can't we do 2 tiny huts like we did before?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we do it properly. Like,
As long as we know when it's going to happen, just in case there's something right there, and then
Yeah.
like. But I would say this: if there's something there when tiny hut dissipates, the 3 of us will fight, and you try and get the tiny hut up, because tiny hut is so powerful. It will save us from.
so 2 people take watches, then Agatha, then
Yeah, can I sleep?
I'll take the last one.
Yeah, can I do first sleep? Because then
You take the 3rd watch is what I think. Then you
Yeah.
do the thing, and then it's just me while everyone else is getting the rest of their sleep in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So who's taking first watch?
I'll take first.
I'll take first watch. It's fine.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? Okay.
I did like I didn't take as much damage in that fight. So I'm okay.
Right.
Okay, great.
Sonny's going to give Nevma a kiss on the cheek and cast Bless. Bless? Is it Bless or is it just Guidance? It's Guidance. Bless doesn't do her any extra favours. And
Sleep
then,
well.
thank you, Hariath.
Thank you, everybody. That was really tough. I know I put you in a spot there with invisibility, Agatha, but
Nope. It's survive, innit? We're getting out.
We got through it. That's the main thing. And we're going to keep getting through it.
we've just got to run home now. That's what we're doing. If we can fight as little as possible and just run as much as possible.
Yeah, I like that plan.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm going to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Once we're out of this forest as well, maybe we can stop like coughing and behaving strangely and yeah.
Hey, everyone. Team Dodecker on 3.
I don't think
1,
we've-
2, 3.
Team
Dodecker.
Dodecker. I don't think we've ever done that before,
Dodecker.
Hariath. You picked an insane time to try and
We can
start
practice it. We'll get really, really good. That was a little bit soft.
I mean, hey, listen. Instead of shitting on a nice idea, how about we just do it, huh?
We did it! We did it!
As he's just sort of like feeding stones into the bag.
We're gonna. Can we?
And Agatha's just pulling them out again.
We'll speak about the stones tomorrow.
Okay. You'll fall asleep fairly easily. Hiriath, you are woken by Nevma.
Yeah.
Please roll perception at disadvantage because it is dark and you don't have dark vision.
Oh yes. That's a 12.
There are times when you feel like you hear the scratching of something across the edge of the dome. And then you realize that there is a branch that's just like the wind is moving it backwards and forwards across the edge of the dome, that stone against the hexagonal surface. But nothing comes close enough for you to see it. And you wake Agatha. Agatha, Hariath, I imagine you're like particularly trying to see because this will be the 8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. I will stay awake and just kind of I'll push sort of what's the fucking word? Shake you awake, very very gently, and just say, "I'll keep watch whilst you pop the next dome." Okay.
Alright, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And I
Quietly
immediately start.
casting. Um,
For the future, I do think that Team Dodecaron 3 would be a really good, you know.
Yeah.
can you please roll a concentration? No, what do I mean? A Constitution saving throw for the corruption?
Yes. Do I get to add Uriah's thing because it's saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you, con save? +3 is +9. 23. 6, 7, 8, 9. 23.
How high is that DC now?
You, sorry, I'm just in my head because Harath hasn't finished his sleep.
Yeah.
Second half of his sleep coming up. You feel much less broken today than you did yesterday.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, that team dodeca thing. Yeah, seems good. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want
I
to say,
wasn't-
like, you know, but I just think it's good for morale, you know?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think morale's important here. I don't know why I didn't. Yesterday I just wasn't feeling it. I think I was tired maybe.
I get it. It's fine. Well,
with your dark vision, though, because it is still quite dark at this stage, you're like looking at Harath and you have this like moment where it's like, God, he's grubby. And like you move some of the grime, but his skin actually looks pretty grey. Like there's dark areas of his skin that just
Oh, let me do a medicine check. Let me get out my fucking medicine bag.
You just got low vitamin D. Like,
Yeah.
all the cool kids have got it these days.
A natural 20.
oh,
God damn you. Pulling that, I'm going to text you something.
Okay.
you, you horrible
Oh, no.
work. Is this? Oh God, I failed every single one of the rolls, haven't I?
What? You got mummy rot?
I don't think it's
Right?
the mummy rot.
I
I
got rid of the mummy rot.
You did. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know if it was like a leftover from it or something.
I could be completely wrong, but
What else has happened to you?
well, I've failed every single one of the madness
Nonsense.
rolls.
Yeah. And what have you got at the moment? The one the hoarding is the one at the moment, though. You still have your hoarding.
I think it might be something to do with the land kind of draining you, kind of thing. But I could be
Oh, yeah.
could be completely wrong. You're the one getting the text, eh?
I know. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting.
Sorry, I'm actually just
No,
writing
carry
really
on.
thick lore for
Yeah.
Michelle.
It's just really horrendous detail of the skin.
Dummy thick law.
Yeah.
It's all the messages can be like, you look tired.
Yeah.
I'm only writing it in emojis. There's no actual words here.
Oh God, I'm scared. Maybe you're done for too, or maybe it's the equivalent, but for the trees. Gonna be part tree now.
Oh, I'm part tree now. That's pretty sick.
Like,
Um,
petrification.
now that the second dome is up, Hiraeth, you can go to sleep.
Lydia, how
night.
dare! Lydia, how dare! Okay,
Good night.
That's your reward for rolling a natural 20. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't appreciate
She just got the word
love
suckling
part.
babies.
Okay,
I think I just sort of smudged the spit that you've kind of smeared on my cheek off, and kind of go, okay. Well, night.
Yeah, night. I'm just going to sit next to you. Is that all right while you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just, I'm feeling like lonely and stuff.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'm here. You know that.
I'm gonna keep watch, but I'm gonna like hold Hariath's hand in some sort of way to comfort him. I think you know what I'm going for. Yeah. And comfort myself too. Oh my god, do you know what I cast my old mage hand with the other hand and hold
You're
hold
holding
the
his
fake
hand with a mage hand?
No, I'm holding Hariath's hand with my hand, and then I've cast mage hand with my other, and I'm holding the old mage hand.
Kai's hand, mage hand.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Agatha's really like, she's taken stock.
I think,
Yeah.
The end of the rope has been found.
Yeah, and it's this.
Hilariously, Hariath's just kind of like, well, this is nice. And just goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What have you done?
Roll perception, please, for your watch. Look like a bloody farmer.
yes.
I don't know why I'm so pink.
It's because you nearly killed us, Lydia.
Yeah, could I
It's a shame.
could I have got Mr. Fay back? Or not?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I was trying to remember. Yeah.
I have all the stuff. I just need to mark. I just would mark off the thing, so he can help me.
Really sorry, I'm getting nervous. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you go for me as well?
19. Nope, sorry, 17. I looked at the wrong thing.
You see a one of those creatures that was kind of like the Lost, which has like the 6 arms, but this one is one that has been in the forest, and so it has like that kind of petrified wood element sticking out of it, and it seems to like walk up to this smooth round structure, but obviously it can't see in, so it just stands there for a bit, and then it hears something and moves away from the sound and scuttles away.
Cool. Okay.
And you wake up, Sunny.
Yeah.
Sunny, can you please roll for me your Constitution saving throw?
Alright. Let's do this.
Nevma just rolled a natty 20 for hers.
Good.
I've got some disappointing news.
+5.
Because I've been told of your exploits through story.
What?
26. It was a joke. I get her eyes +5 because I've been told of his exploits through story. Yeah, 26.
26 is fantastic. You are you wake up feeling pretty good.
Can I call Sunny over?
I mean, I thought it was intense, but if it makes sense that we didn't. But hello, you're right.
Yeah. Can you cast guidance or something on Hariath while he's sleeping? Like just something to help him out. This place, he's not doing well in this place, and just, do you have anything you can do?
I've got something. It's a spell slot, but like I can do something. Yeah.
Wait. Well, what is it going to do?
I mean,
Sorry, Michelle doesn't want to tell you mechanically what she needs.
give him advantage. Give him plus to his saving throws.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Because it's not guidance, so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That.
Because guidance doesn't do that. Yeah,
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
I can help him.
Okay. Cool.
Do you know something we don't?
Look at him.
What?
It's like all these all the things and stuff we've seen out here, right? It's this place that's like turned them, right?
Yeah, it's messed up, right?
Well, they used to be just people. It's this place that turns them.
Right.
And look, it's like what was happening to me, I think, but far worse.
Worse than what was happening to you.
As in, like,
the end result is worse.
The end result is worse. Yeah, I don't think he's having like the horrible nights and stuff, but I just mean like.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you
I got
it. Okay.
You should. Get the rest of your sleep.
I'm actually done resting.
Oh, you're done.
But I'm gonna do some homework.
Sure.
And. What do you
Such a good student, but to be so dedicated, even in amongst all of this, to be like, God, just.
You shouldn't be doing homework right now. Why don't you write a message to Kai, or clean the inside of your boots out so you don't get a stone in them. There's more important things than your.
I'm not wearing boots. I'm wearing your sandals you got me.
Yeah, I know, but like.
I don't need them.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but like.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like I need to do something that feels like we're going to get out of this place.
It would have been really great to have this conversation prior to me waking up, because I have already picked my spells for the day before we had this conversation. I
only just found out when you were like it was the middle of. I only just found out. But
it's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Can you do it? If not, I think if we just all just sit around him and make sure he feels. Yeah.
If I do something now, it's not going to have any effect. It needs to, you set the tone of your day when you first wake up.
Okay, so you need to like just as he's waking up. Well, I'll sit here, right, and as soon as it looks like he's about to wake up, I'll call you over.
Look, you're all right.
Yeah.
We just need to breathe. We all want Horizon to be okay. We all want to get out.
Yeah.
I'm on board. We're going to give him the best chance of getting out of here unchanged.
Mm-hmm.
Or unchanged in any significant ways or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Agatha, do you feel okay today?
Yeah, I feel okay today, but I have not felt
okay,
good in a while.
I feel pretty good, but I will say that Agatha looks, even for a damn fair, like more grey than she did before. Don't you think? I mean, none of us look great. I mean,
look, I don't want to comment on what anyone looks like after what we've.
I know, neither do I. But if you Agatha just said a bunch of really scary, like Nevma's sitting on the other side of her eyes, just holding his other hand in her lap. Agatha just said a bunch of really scary stuff, and now that I'm, and while she was saying it, I just noticed. Maybe Agatha's got a beard. Oh no, it's actually that she's got like this dark shadow on her chin.
Yeah. I feel okay today, but I've not felt good for a while, and I think if we have more days like that, then it's not going to end well for us.
Let's not have any more days like that, then, eh?
Yeah.
As soon as the faster we can get out of this fucking wood, the better, right? And then we just have to remember everything that Koji told us about no screaming land and let's stay away from fetid open water sources and the glowing crystals and shit. Like, we have to be really clever about where we set up our camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure that the ride's going to wake up, so we just all have to really be cheerful, okay?
I'm gonna cast
Yeah,
Bless. I think I could pick 3 creatures because I was really torn between taking an enhance ability. But yeah, all 3 of them get Bless. Whenever they make an attack or a saving throw, they get to add a d4.
Okay. Gareth. You wake to just Nevma and Agatha like right next to you, smiling at you. And
What?
can you please roll your Constitution saving throw?
Can he please have advantage? Because I held his hand all night.
That's so sweet. No.
Joe, he does
Okay.
that though. He's got DM's inspiration.
He's got DM's inspiration.
What does that mean?
And
So you can you can have it as your advantage if you want it. You also have Bless. Please roll it. Yeah, you're rolling it digitally anyway, aren't you?
The good news is, I rolled a 22 with Bless. What is that? A D4?
Yeah.
So 26.
Pog.
You wake with no effects of sleeping a night in this corrupted forest.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi. Feeling alright? Do you feel good? You feel okay? Yeah? Hi.
Yeah. Feel rested, ready for another day.
That's good.
You're both holding my hands quite tightly.
Sorry, I'm quite clammy.
No, that's okay. Is everything okay? Was I
It's
talking
fine.
in my sleep or snoring or?
No, you've just been like really struggling lately, and you know, like this place like takes a hold of that.
Not like struggling, like you've been super like capable and incredible. And
Yeah.
I don't want to sound condescending, but also like it seems like, you know, you were the first one to get the cough, and then you gave it to Sunny, which, you know, and then there was like the hoarding thing, and then, you know, there was the I'm going to definitely die today. And I just, you know, we were just like, maybe you don't do that anymore. And just like, and I don't want to make you feel self-conscious, but you know, your skin is not as like that beautiful amber color that it always is.
Okay, so we need to we need to make a move. Okay, let's yeah.
I think it's all to say, Goliath. We were just hoping that you would have a day that was a bit easier, and it seems like that's been the case. So why don't we make this a good day, and let's get out of this shitty forest. Sound good?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have still got like a few hours of this, so we can. I would recommend everybody eat really.
Sonny's been eating. Sonny went to bed without food for the first time in a very long time, and he's been eating since he's been up. There's just crumbs over Horizon's hair. Sonny's just been eating rations.
Okay, pygmy.
Yeah, let's get that mask on you.
I'll just see if there's anything I can take that's going to help us today, but I don't think so.
Okay, so just while everyone's packing up, I'm going to ritual cast the silence spell, just so we can get some distance from the camp without any noise.
That's a very, very good strategic idea.
That's why all of my spells are about how can I help us get places, and none of them are about how can I help Ariath not have a cough. But, you know, we're all good.
Okay.
Good.
You pack up. and you step out of the dome, silence cast, and you can kind of leap. That dome will just stay upright. There's no reason to actually dispel it.
It disappears when Agatha steps out of it.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right.
That's good to know, actually. I don't think that I knew that.
When the caster steps out of the dome, it dispels it.
That's good. I want to clock that up there, because if you're on watch and you step out of the dome to look at something, it will go away, which I think I never really knew before. Great. Let us have a group survival roll.
Right. Guidance for...
3 for Emma.
Who wants guidance, you two?
Give it to Agatha.
I'm rolling at advantage because I've got Mr. Faye helping me.
I'll have it.
Are we doing, survival or perception?
Survival.
Wait, is this a group survival?
This is for your travel.
Oh, in that case, it might be a good idea for me to have it, because it's plus 2.
Take it.
Thank you.
16.
18.
11.
And you
With
blessed. Guidance.
With guidance, yeah.
Oh God.
Wait. Guidance is plus D4. Yeah.
D4, yeah.
Yeah. Guidance is surprisingly very good at just flattening out group checks a bit for if someone's very bad.
Not a bad average at all. I imagine that you are keeping the peepers sharp and moving, once the silence thing, because silence doesn't move with you, does it?
It does, because I can cast it on an object.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So you have silence and you're keeping a lookout.
And I can spend 10 minutes ritual casting silence.
Okay.
So if it gets to a point where if we see a lot of trees ahead of us, I think, or if there's a place where we don't have a lot of vision, or we think there's a lot of movement, I think we spend the 10 minutes for me to ritual cast it for us to get through that space, so we can run full speed without making any noise.
Okay.
In those, do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
We can't
Yeah.
constantly do it because we have to stop for me to ritual cast it. But if there's scary or high risk areas, then
and how long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Cool. In which case, knowing your strategy, let's have perception rolls for anyone that would do perception.
Yeah, I'm peeping.
I'm peeping.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Mr. Faye will.
Guidance
on it.
I'd take guidance.
Yeah, take it.
It's not going to do me much, but it'll do me something. Thank you.
It will flatten out the average.
11 again.
Cool. When we're doing group checks, if you think you're especially bad at it, can you request the guidance? Just because I can't remember what everyone's good at.
My perception is pretty good. It's just my rolls have not been.
But yeah,
I got 20. Oh,
no, go ahead.
20 for Mr. Faye.
I got a natural 20 for 25.
Nice.
With that strategy, there are moments that you see it, and you hold back. Spend some time casting it with everybody else round you, making sure that you're protected and can concentrate, and then you move through and around. And with that, what it does is you're not quite as quick, so it does take half a day to get out of the forest, but you do it without further incident, and you still feel pretty fresh because you haven't had to do any sprinting, and you haven't had to there's been no scrambling moments. It's all been extremely planned and well executed. And you are finally out of the wretched, corrupted, petrified forest, and you just see plains ahead of you. You can see much more sky now as well, that dark, deep red sky, thick cloud. And you can feel a bit of hot wind across the plains. And you begin that trudge south
Okay. Just, I'm not worried at all. Just a question. Did my cough start in the forest, or can anyone remember?
It was in the forest, yeah.
Yeah, it was the first night
Wait,
we were
wasn't
in
it? I don't think that it was. I think it was before we went into the forest. Sonny got his in the forest. I think his came when. Do you remember when we had that night where it was screaming?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it
it
was
was 'cause
just
we-
before we went.
It was all the what sounded like somebody like dying and needing help because of all like the mirages, you know, the illusions. 'Cause of, like the it's I think it's because we were on the site of like a big battle or something.
Cool.
I mean, all
What are you
this.
thinking? What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh no, I'm just, I'm nothing's up. Just, I hope we're through the worst of it.
I think it was worse in there,
Yeah,
but it was like getting worse as we were getting closer to it. So I'm hoping the further away we get, the closer to
Because we did sleep just outside
Outpost.
the forest, if I'm remembering.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a couple of hours outside, but like, guys, just take a second, right, and look at it because I know that like Agatha's so on it with the map, but if we just use our like over there, that is where the screaming land was. And because we were coming from killing my dad over there, and now we're going this way because essentially, if my brain is working right, Epholemos is over there, but we have to go south to get to the outpost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we won't.
I think it was because we was on the Screaming Lands, not because we were in the forest, but the forest is within the Screaming Lands or something.
I think anything that's like particularly spooky is going to make it shit.
yeah.
yeah.
I just
Land,
not that
water.
not that I'm worried at all. Like it'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. But if you know, if I keep having these kind of weird things happen to me, what do you think will happen?
I tell you what's going to happen, mate, is no matter what happens, we'll deal with it as a team. You know?
Yeah, and
If you turn into one of those things, I'll kill you immediately.
Is that what is going to happen if
I actually,
having weird things happen to
I
me?
think if it gets any closer than that, mate, I'm sure there's some kind of magics that we can do.
I'm just saying, I just run. If I become one of these things,
Oh, I don't
No,
think
I
you'll
would
become
kill you,
one of them
definitely.
first. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you'll die first, and then from your body, those things will come.
cool. Yeah, just
Um,
just burn me,
Or
Just
maybe
I'd-
it's
just
a
get-
case of if you die while you're like a little bit ill, one like bursts out of your chest like worms or something.
yeah, cool. Yeah, just burn me. Just burn me. If it happens, just like scatter those ashes. Just
Right.
get them gone.
Right.
Like look,
I could send you home.
As a crazy monster, or
Well, like if he was about to die,
It's a good point, actually, because
I could
they're
send
very
you
much more
home.
magical than we are, and they might recognize him and help him.
Yeah, like if.
All right,
if
I'll hold
being
off
in-
killing you.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe hold off, but like, I think that's Nevma killing you can be plan B, and
maybe
Plan
like
A can
Plan
be.
F or something.
yeah, maybe further down. But if it looks like being in this place is going to kill you,
uh-huh.
I can send you home. But that will be it. Like you'll be in the Feywild, and I don't know where you'll be in the Feywild, but
Yeah.
is that
Honestly, better than being here. I mean that. I genuinely.
okay?
I'm gonna say this. I will do everything within my power to stop you being a monster, and if you become a monster, we will deal with that then. But how funny would it be seeing one of those guys with your long pink hair?
Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
I'm just saying, you know,
Shall we
screaming,
jog a little bit?
dragging your like extra long limbs across the ground when you've got glorious pink locks flowing behind you. It's
And
a
we're
very
jogging.
different
We're
energy.
jogging. We're going. Here we go.
It's just
Okay.
a very different energy.
Day of travel. Please, can everyone roll a d6?
Ugh.
Whenever you tell us to roll
A non
dice
D20.
other than a
Yeah.
d20, I panic. 6.
4.
5.
Michelle,
Oh no.
can you roll a d8, please?
Yes.
That's the one I don't like. Is Lydia
Yeah.
loves to default to 8 options
1.
on a rollable table.
1.
Okay. You're walking for a bit, you've been having this discussion, and then you start like, some of you are doing like the power walk, some of
Yeah.
you are just doing like a light jog, and you're like intermittently walking to get so that you're not exhausting yourself, but you're making fairly good time. And because you're going sort of south and a bit west, very directly south, so not quite on your path, you see one of the creatures that you have fought before that have 2 heads. It's maybe 90 feet away from you, and it seems to be, in fact, it doesn't have 2 heads. What it is it's bigger than any of the ones that you've seen before. It has 3 heads, 3 arms, and is much, much bigger, and seems to be standing over a large pool of black water, just sort of almost like looking at its reflection in the water. And you're thinking to yourself, even if we veer off, we just want to be really careful because, yeah?
I'm going to tell you my idea so you can tell me if it's real stupid or not. Could I cast one little dancing light just like the other side of it, because if it's within 90 feet, and then just have that dancing light like move the opposite direction of us to like gain its attention, and then it'll disappear after 120 feet, but just something so like makes it look the other way while we
Okay,
move past.
let me paint you a picture. You have this idea, you're like, guys, I've got it.
Yeah.
You start casting dancing lights, you place it just on the other side. One of the 3 heads turns and looks at it. One remains down, and the other one starts looking around. And just as it starts stumbling off in the other direction towards the light, this gargantuan thing pulls out of the water, rises up, and just smashes down on top of it and pulls it back into the water. And after the roaring of water and then the subsiding of it, you just still see that little tiny bee still hovering.
The bee's just sat there like...
All right, okay, guys, I think we avoid the water, yeah?
Honestly, a few days ago I was going to try and cast a spell to make us all be able to run on the top of water. So, you know, glad we learned this way, not the other way.
Yeah.
I was asking a lot of questions about that lake when I first saw it. So
yeah, let's avoid the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
run.
Hey, what do you think the first thing you're gonna do when you get out of here is? Huh?
like literally, or like, do you mean when we're back in Solaria, or
Like the first thing that you'll do that you'll actually take enjoyment from?
Oh, buddy.
maybe we do something really nice in Kuala. Like, Sonny, maybe you get all your friends around. I want to be around normal people. Maybe you can get some of your old school friends or something. You can have like a party, or but you know what I mean. Like, I love you guys so much, but like, if I could see another bunch of people like get to know, like, you know, when you're getting to know somebody and you're just like, tell me your whole life story, and I kind of know you guys' life story, but I'd love.
This is it, right? We get back to Qualar. First thing, to the baths. Right?
Yes, thank you.
Get cleaned up. Then
That's what I
we
wanted.
go to the Lemon and Rhyme, drink, party,
Yeah.
rouse, and then we head over to Lucky Birchwaters and we gamble away a bunch of money for no good reason.
All right.
Idea.
Just and
Yeah.
then, you know, we call it a night and whatever. But like, Bath, Lemon and Rhyme, you know, dancing and drinking.
Off, drink,
Dancing would be
gambling.
so good. Like, Horace, can't you just imagine how, like, find some beautiful, mysterious stranger from Kolar and, like, slow dance with them until the sun comes up or something really cool?
I would not say no. I would not say no.
We've got spare rooms, so like it's not like you'd be sharing a room with us if you did need to bring someone back, or you could just stay at the Lemon and Rhyme. We could get you.
But even, Sunny, maybe that really sexy tiefling will still be around, or maybe it'll be dead already, but, like, from the outpost?
Ooh, that one, yeah. You know, although I don't. Most of those folk don't come too far.
Moved on.
I mean, we can, you know, we can see. We can
I'm
see.
not desperate to get you to, like, sleep with anyone, but I just think, you know, a little pick-me-up never did anybody any harm.
I think it's worth Horiath to do. I think all of us should do some things that we do. You know.
You know, it's funny. We came here and I was completely torn up about, well, just everything. It's kind of put things into perspective, you know. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
Being
Obviously,
emotionally torn up versus being physically torn up is a bit
Yeah.
sort of a different.
You can
Obviously,
kind of
I'm-
understand, you know, sometimes when you meet those, like, mercenaries and adventurers who are, like, really super powerful, but then they're also just like, "Bleh," you know, like, they're like, you know, they just grunt instead of having conversations. You can kind of understand why, because if they're doing this their whole life,
Yeah.
like, it would make you a bit like that, wouldn't it?
Koji's whole like introductory like shtick kind of makes way more sense.
Really, really.
Yeah, it really
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he doesn't begin a life, like, I don't want to take his livelihood away from him because obviously, you know, this probably pays quite well and everything. But if he doesn't get a part-time job as something else, Mama and me are going to do an intervention, I think, because he needs, you know, something that's
He could
not.
be like security or something for, you know, maybe a incredibly wealthy and popular like courtesan or something.
I won't lie, I didn't want to really push, but that was my exact thought. It was my exact thought. But I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to be like a nag or anything. But
I had a really funny idea when before Koji left. I was gonna invite Koji to go to the Bay of Souls or something, but the idea of Koji in like swim trunks on a surfboard was just
it might be
honestly
really
quite
good. I
funny.
think we'd need to, like, maybe, like, plan ahead to maybe, like, get custers on the beach so that people weren't like frightened of that, like, billowing hair that's sort of in the glowing and stuff.
The glow, I think,
People
yeah.
are mostly fine. You get all sorts down there. Like, it's fine. Like, it's pretty. Like, everyone knows everyone. So if you, because it's that sort of place, you know. So if they go and speak to them and like, you know, Sunny, and like if we send it ahead, and you know, if Violet, you know, gets all the paperwork and stuff, like no one's gonna say anything because it's they run a tight ship down there.
But I do think, like, you maybe want something in the middle, you know, like going from Bay of Souls to this for me it was like, oh, but like it was like being at the top and then like, oh, going down here.
Fair.
But like it's quite a culture shock, you know, like maybe just getting in a nice.
I mean, there's
cabin
loads of holiday
first.
places, but like mostly, Agatha, I thought that if we only came here straight from you know being in Solaria, you'd go. I don't want to go anywhere but Solaria ever again.
Oh, I don't want to go anywhere but Solaria.
But there are nice places.
There are nice places. To be fair, this is the
worst. Is absolutely
Yeah.
the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not much.
I don't
what
really
I
want
would
to think
do
about
right
going
now
anywhere.
for like a mug of, even like a mug of your dad's worst mead would be, I would
Oh.
sell both my legs for that.
I would happily take baked bean mead right now.
Yeah.
Oh my
like-
god, baked bean mead.
I want a mojito.
Yeah. Mojito mead, mint mead.
I mean, I'll be honest.
No, it doesn't have to be mead. I just want to make
It always has to be mead.
It all
A
tastes
sausage
the same.
roll.
Do they taste good to you, Nifma?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
Okay, alright. Okay,
You
that's
know,
good to
I mean, they don't taste as good as fluid.
Yeah,
I'll
that
have to
stuff tastes
introduce you to
great.
the guy in Solo Air, like, you know.
Yeah, like I'm gonna need to like set up a like stand-in order. Is it expensive? Oh my god.
No.
It's like
Okay.
the byproduct, right? Like it's not like they're firing
Oh.
spines.
Listen, I'm going to be really honest with you. Pluto set up a situation with him, pre-existing situation with him that involved the guy being quite scared of him.
Oh, this guy's scared of Pluto.
Yeah.
Fair.
And so I've actually yet to pay for it, but I do plan on giving him like, you know, like a really good end of year tip.
Right. Okay. I could do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Just before, like, towards the end of the day, when we're like looking for when we find somewhere to like make camp, I think so. Like, this is going to sound weird, but does anyone want to do a big scream?
No, not it. Not like
In
no.
in the silence.
In the silence, would anyone like to do a really big scream?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Do you know what I mean? Should we all do
Yeah.
a big scream
Yeah.
together?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that'd be really good.
I think
Yeah.
that would be really beneficial.
Sonny's gonna put two 4 marks on the floor where people can stand, and then begin to cast silence. And then I think they spend 10 minutes just
Like a silent
screaming.
disco, but like emo.
Yelling profanities.
Can I get a group perception? I think is kinder than survival.
Does anyone want guidance?
I'm good, Mr. Faith.
Never mind, actually, I think her perception.
Give it to Nevman. Give it to Nevman.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of there being like someone like Koji who like travels through the thing and who just walks past and sees all 4 of us screaming silently. It's like, that's one of the weirder things I've seen out here.
13.
I'm just going to leave them to it.
Dirty 20.
Oh, natural 20 from Nevma.
Nice.
14.
Wait. I'm not writing this down because I was excited about the natural 20.
13, 14, dirty 20, and natural 20? Yeah. For whatever Nevma's perception and guidance is. So it'd be a lot.
Big one.
Wait, hang on. What is guidance scan? I know everyone asks.
D4. D4. It's one of those cantrips that I'm just trying not to abuse because it's a bit.
Yeah, it gets really easy just to be like guidance,
It's really
guidance,
boring,
guidance,
yeah.
guidance. Yeah.
You feel pretty confident that you have found a good place to camp that has limited glowing crystals, no open water. You know, you feel pretty confident.
Hell yeah.
And you bed down.
I'm just gonna give Kai an update on what's happening. Like,
When you open the book, you see a message from him. He has he's actually away on a overnight mission himself to a coastal town south, helping someone out with some stuff. And
He's got to buy a boat. And he just doesn't want to.
he says he's been investigating some stuff in the city and that's piqued his interest, but he doesn't really want to talk any more about it because it's probably absolutely nothing.
okay.
And what do you say to him? You just giving him a brief update?
It's I think it's just that thing of, you know, like, this is good to like make sure we can stay in contact, but it's just not the same. So, you know, when you're like, I'm not going to try and like be fun and flirty anymore. Like I'm kind of like, she just misses him a lot, and it's just, this place still sucks, but like we found the clinic, and so that's great, and like we're now just making our way back, so hopefully we're through the worst of it, but it's still rough, and yeah, she misses him and hopes that his mission goes well, and that kind of stuff.
Cool. Yes, Sunny.
Before we go to bed, can Sunny and Nevma spend some time with the sandals and the broken staff and was it a flower crown?
No, it was a band like that.
That's it. Yeah. Can we spend some time with it?
She can do some identifying on it.
Yeah, and then can I don't know, like roll a religion or something? I'm not especially good at religion.
You roll religion. She'll start like talking to you about what she says.
My religion is -1. What a cleric.
Not to chase, but Agatha will ask Kai what he is investigating, if just to be like,
okay,
tell me about it.
13.
Dad.
What did you say, Tom? Dad?
No.
You want another bad dad? Do you want to kill someone else's dad now?
Yeah, I'd like
Let's
to.
line up all the dads.
Michelle said, "Tell me about it," and I think it's Dad.
Dad, yeah.
It wasn't funny.
Okay, so your religion check. She casts identify, and she gets the end, and she of one mo. Which do you want her to look at first? Sandals.
Probably the band. And then was the staff broken?
Yeah, it was in 2.
3 fragments.
3.
Yeah. And then yes, it was in 3 fragments because you said that, and my first thought was the sword of Isildur's. like is it because that's in 3? Yeah, the band, the sandals, and then the staff, if in that order, if that's possible.
She gets to the end of casting identify on them and immediately turns to one side and just vomits, and then looks back and goes, "I'm really embarrassed. I'm sorry. It just makes me feel a bit sick doing that."
The spell, or this specifically?
This thing, because it's quite difficult to read what's in it because it's full of corruption.
Oh no.
I can keep going because it's not. No. It just makes me feel. It's just like when you're sometimes on a boat and you're like, I'm just going to like stick off the side and then like back to it.
Never been boat sick, me.
I can help if you need.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I
can just rub your back.
Yeah, can you just hold my hair back? I really don't want to stick in my hair. This one's quite good for like if you're like it would be good for all of us because it's got good spell casting. It's got some divination abilities as well. I'm going to say this: I don't think it'd be a good idea for any of us to use this. It needs to be cleansed or something.
Yeah, like absolutely, like totally, like. I was just sort of like curious, really, like see what we.
That's cool. It's got a charge of the spell Greater Restoration and a charge of a spell that I don't really know what it is, but it's divination, and I think it like you can kind of ask Kimber if something's a good idea, but I think you can kind of do that with Kimber anyway. Okay, so I'll move on to the next one, the sandals. Okay. Starts casting these.
I think
she gets sick again.
Arrives just sort of like has just finished like scraping the last bit of sick like with the glaive like over to one side.
On the other side of the fucking. It's just spinal fluid, so it's really
it's just like forms like a little cement with the dust.
Oh no. These give you advantage on stealth checks, and you can cast Misty Step once a day without expending a spell slot. But again, riddled with
It's
corruption.
all going to be riddled.
Okay, let's keep going.
Well, the star's broken, so like if you're feeling a bit rough, like we can just do that when we get out. Like it's fine.
What I'd really like is just to do it and then never have
Okay,
to
that's
like
fair.
vomit from it again.
Hey, I'm good to shovel more sick.
We should have dug a hole.
Just what? Sorry, I literally made this not that long ago, and now I'm reading it like I've never seen it before. Like,
Did you do the thing where you put?
It is like, oh my god.
Was it a neon pink background on a neon pink text
writing on a black background?
Yeah.
Okay, so you wait. What is this? Oh, okay. Yes. One fragment, she's like, well, I've got this can actually it's got a charge of the spell that I don't know, but it grows limbs back.
Ooh.
Oh, I think they said about that when we.
But it's got some like it's got some like fine print about if you're not able to cast something that powerful, it's got some fine print. But also it very much feels like if you put all of these fragments together, they'd be bigger than the sum of their parts somehow. She goes to the second one. What are we at? Like 10, 20, 30? Still not that long. Second fragment has a single spell of reincarnation stored within it.
Shit.
And the third has 10 charges in it. I'm going to say this. I'm going to explain it to you. Each of the fragments can be used as a rod. This particular one is similar, but not exactly the same as the Staff of Healing, but in the rod form. But it has things like, you know, how you can kind of, you know, in the Staff of Healing, you kind of count the charges up, Cure Wounds being 1 charge, get Greater Restoration being 5 charges, Mass Cure Wounds being 5 charges. So that's how you kind of work it out. And she says, I know that if all of these 3 were put, like, fused back together, it would be mega big. But I don't know what that is. That's kind of beyond.
That's fine. You know, like, I just wanted to. We're gonna have to speak to people when we get back, but it'd be good to do it from a place of knowledge. You know, like rather than going, I found all this stuff and I don't know what it does. But now we know some of what it does. And we know what questions to ask, you know, like, hey, how do we fix this and cleanse it all? I make a little reflection pool. So maybe there's something to that. I don't know.
That might, you know, might help. I think, you know, the more that I think about it, it makes because I'm right in thinking that she's not a cleric herself. She's just somebody who has the ability to perform miracles on people. And if she then imbued this, it makes total sense, right? Because her magic regenerates people to what they feel like they should be. And it's all you can see how she's weaving what we consider spells, but she's doing it like innately in a different way. It's like really interesting.
She's tight, you know. Pretty rad.
She is pretty rad. Okay, well,
thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Do you want a mint?
If you've got a little humbug or a mint, I would love it.
Yeah, just completely unrelated. Do not go and sleep over there, okay?
That's the designated toilet now.
You call that a long drop.
Okay. What I think would be a good idea, looking at the time and seeing as last week we had a long one, let's finish here on getting ready for bed, going to bed. We'll do nighttimesies next week and have it's just a wee like drop in couple of hours, terrifying trees, and then hoof it out. You guys did really fucking well.
Oh my
Clutch eight.
days.
Clutch eight move there, Dom. Do you know why I was so concerned?
Ape clutched.
When you launched me, there were two things that I'd misread. The first of which being I have a mounted combatant feat.
Gotcha.
But it's amended, and I thought I would help you. I would be able to help you beat the grapple, but it's when you make a dex save, so that didn't apply. And the other thing was I didn't realise the Phoenix Feather has a chance to regenerate. So I thought it was a single use. So I thought I lost the single use thing, and I thought I was also able to help you avoid grapple, which is why I was trying to mount you.
To be fair, that was me. Not metagaming. It was me knowing the item.
Right?
Yeah.
It's all good. But that's
what was that thing? Sorry, it was. I just went. Yeah, great. You sorted it. It was some item that you gave him.
Yeah, it was the Phoenix Feather from the festival, from the Fae Fair that I gave our healer. That can regenerate, but doesn't always regenerate.
Rolled. It hasn't. Every dawn I roll. If I roll a d6, if on a 5 and a 6 it recharge, you get a new charge. But yeah, so I thought it was all single use, and B, I thought I could help you save grapples. That's why I was so tense when you did it, and I was like,
For sure.
Excellent 8 move. Great work, everyone.
Well done, everyone.
Thank
you for not making me become Sorrowsworn as well.
You're not out of the woods yet. I mean, you are out of the woods.
Yeah.
But you're not you're still an Aimer Edifos, so I wouldn't thank me yet.
Yeah.
I wasn't thanking you anyway. I was thanking the other two.
Big news. We've had a few followers today, which has meant that we hit 500 followers on Twitch.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much
to all the new chatters and viewers. Really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you can catch us on YouTube. You can get caught up on this and the previous 2 campaigns and all sorts of other shenanigans that we've got up to. Most of it some kind of tabletop game, some of it not. We're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. BST currently, because time doth move on. And if you enjoy what we're putting down, highly recommend you check out our friends over at Some of the Heroes, and if you're into podcasts, at Dice and a Slice.
Absolutely.
We've got a Discord, we've got YouTube, we're on socials at Wicked Game RPG. Thank you very much for joining us. Check out us, check out our friends, and have a wonderful evening.
What a milestone. Love you all.
Wicked evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.